It is now my pleasure to welcome Collin McCullough, selected as the Class of 2014 Senior Speaker. Go for it.
It is an honor to address the class of 2014 today at commencement. It is an honor to count myself among this class's ranks, and an honor to act as one of their representatives. This is due, perhaps, to the fact that I was supposed to graduate as a member of the Bates College class of 2013. To those of you wondering if Bates now offers a master's degree, the answer is no. And to those parents who are wondering how a student who managed to flunk a year of college made it behind the graduation podium, I assure you this was all by design. This is my story, but it actually has a lot more to do with your sons and daughters. You see, while your soon-to-be Bobcats were searching out colleges, taking standardized tests, and going through the application process, I had already begun my studies at the University of Rhode Island. It would not be long until we were on this campus together, I as a transferring sophomore and you all as incoming freshmen. And it would be soon after we arrived that I would decide to be a part of this class. Page turn. In my experience, there are two characteristics valued at Bates that set this community apart from other college environments. These are affability and intelligence. They are passed down from class to class, and it is very much a part of what makes Bates, Bates. It is a certain agreement that we will remain inclusive and approachable as a student body. That meanness will not be tolerated, and that arrogance will not elevate one to a higher social status. It comes in the form of a kind word and in the willingness to provide outreach for those in need. I have experienced this from many far-reaching corners of this group of young people who possess the qualities of intelligence and kindness in abundance. I have heard college described as a time to find a niche, find a fraternity, a sorority, or a handful of close friends. I have never felt that limitation in my time at Bates. On any night of the week, I know I can find myself with nearly any combination of these seniors willing to discuss everything from the 1960s social movement's effect on 1980s economics to the consequence of cell phone usage on the upcoming generation's ability to verbally socialize. The typical Bates student is dedicated to their field of study. Talk to these seniors, ask them about their majors, and you will find in most cases a near mastery of academic subjects. But if we as a community of students were not actively open to new perspectives, if we reserved ourselves to narrow viewpoints from specific people, then our mission here would be undone. Our hard work and quick minds make us respectable individuals, but it is our willingness to engage and challenge each other with openness, with acceptance, that makes us remarkable. And there is a wealth of acceptance at this school, as I would come to find out. On the first day of my junior year, I went into Lane Hall and filed for a leave of absence that would span 2 semesters. And when the time came, I went on my own abroad of sorts, spending the fall in our nation's capital as a congressman's intern, and the spring in the American West on a national outdoor leadership school semester. During my travels, I would regularly field questions about my decision. And while I usually provided an answer that went something along the lines of, "I'm trying to round out my resume," the main reason I went on those adventures was so that I could find myself here today with the most exceptional group of people that I have ever counted myself a part of. In the end, I did sacrifice much. Leadership opportunities and my reputation especially. By leaving after my junior year, I forfeited nominations for captainships in managerial positions, and still, I stand by my decision. While those titles and honors may bolster how I look on paper, it is the depth of friendships and crucial conversations here that have given me the courage to enter the workforce as a confident and competent Bates alum. This last year has only strengthened my conviction that there is power in kindness and courage in community. I hope you all feel the same. This class of 2014 has grown up in a distinct generation of college grads. Time and again, we hear about the shrinking job market, about how traditional success will not be as easily attainable as it was for our parents. We know this. It is a huge part of how we have prepared for our lives outside of college, and yet, I do not feel nearly as daunted as I should. This is due to my confidence in this group of intelligent and kind Batesies. Intellect and affability, to have one and not the other, would be of no use. It is the combination of those two qualities, intelligence and kindness, that makes me feel assured. And this class will meet success in the traditional sense because of it, but before we get there, we will inevitably need to scrape by on the entry-level opportunities made available to us. And yet, there is no need to navigate the inaugural corridors of American adulthood alone. There is no need to return to an empty apartment every night or to bury ourselves in the obsession of our work. The triumphs we experience, the failures we will meet, these will be sweetened and softened by true friendships. I have learned much at Bates. This institution has enhanced my ability to think critically and to hold fast to my opinions. It has taught me confidence and communication. But from the students in the class of 2014, I have learned the value of something I prize above all else. And that is the power of a simple hello or a selfless extension of kindness. Thank you, class of 2014, for accepting me into your year. It has truly been an honor.